Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your community, Purple Feather Tarot. I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading, you find those answers or the signs from the universe that you are looking for. Today, we are going to go directly into your reading, so let's connect with your tarot deck. As always, we're going to look at your energies, the energies of your person, the energies of the universe, and we will also reveal the blessings that are coming into your life. So, connecting with your energies, let's begin. You have important cards today. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. This energy is like the light at the end of the tunnel. You are currently going through a process of growth. You are leaving pain behind, and you are getting closer and closer to your happiness. Especially with the Sun card, I feel that in your near future, you are going to be shining. A great piece of news is coming that will brighten your life, and it will also bring joy to your family's life. With the Chariot card, this news may be related to a job. You will be progressing professionally. You will be bringing more money into your pockets and into your bank account. And here, there will be absolutely no one or nothing that can stop you. I feel that, in fact, your reading is recommending this positive affirmation for today: there is nothing and no one that can stop me. The Seven of Swords card may represent a person who makes you an offer, but you sense that this offer could lead you to a betrayal or might cause you a problem. So this card always appears telling you that the signs are there. Maybe this is too good to be true, or maybe we are talking about someone who is 100% opportunistic, someone who shows up out of nowhere to make you a proposal that you will quickly reject. Because I feel that this person has already betrayed you or scammed you in the past, and now, you are definitely not going to accept this kind of energy in your life. So let's clarify what this entire reading is about. But with the Sun card, I feel that you are going to be shining. I feel that you will shine because of your presence, not because of your absence, but because of your presence. There are people who are going to notice you, people who are going to make you propositions. Possibly a Leo is going to make you an offer, or maybe a person with Aries energy. But let's draw a few more cards and clarify what this situation is really about. The Five of Pentacles card may mean that someone is going to come to you asking for help. And since we're talking about pentacles, it may be that someone needs money or financial assistance from you. Here, the reading tells me that you should be very careful. I feel that lately, in all your readings, this energy keeps showing up, people who only come into your life when they need something. So the advice, in relation to this card, is that you should share your fortune with the people who helped you build it. Do not allow opportunistic people to come into your life only when you have money, happiness, or stability. Because there are people who vanish from the map when you have a problem, and once you have stability, wealth, or abundance, here they come asking for money. So your reading tells me, please be very cautious with these people. And whatever gesture you make, do it without any kind of pressure, without any kind of manipulation, do it freely. And if you're going to give something, give it willingly. Okay? Be very careful, because I feel there are opportunistic people, or people who are only looking for their own benefit. They tell me to mention specifically Virgo or Taurus, but it could be anyone. You also have the Ace of Swords, excellent news. I feel that you are going to sign a contract. Look, I feel like you were really worried about your financial situation in the past. It's as if you felt, or are feeling now, that you're not going to get that job, or that money is very, very hard to come by at this moment. However, the Ace of Swords means a contract through a signature. So I feel that this $1 million contract already has your name on it. In fact, it already has the name and the signature of the person who approves it, only your signature is missing. Very well. Your reading tells me that in less than 7 days, you'll get a call saying, hey, the contract is ready, please come sign it. And that contract will be the beginning of a stage full of blessings. Most likely, you'll be changing jobs or signing a document that officially grants you a raise. You also have the Nine of Swords. Unfortunately, not everyone can be the winner. I feel that you're going to come in first place, but other people are going to feel regret because you have more skills, more talents. It tells me here that someone will come in second or third place, you will be the winner. And someone is going to be very bitter about it. I'm not exactly sure why this part of the reading is showing up, but I feel there are people who are not qualified to compete with you, or they don't have the same level of experience. This card makes me feel the energy of a sore loser. Maybe someone will blame you, say that you won because of influence, or because you did something sneaky or cheated. Someone will accuse you of something without any merit or any real reason. They tell me to mention, in this part of the reading, especially Gemini or someone with Aquarius energy. You also have the Nine of Cups, so much happiness. But the Nine of Cups is not a loud or exuberant kind of happiness, it's more of a quiet, contented happiness. It's as if you're the one laughing last. There are people who might seem to be moving faster, but you are moving more steadily, more securely. You're securing something for the long term. I feel you're calm. I feel you're at peace. I feel you're in balance. Maybe there are people who are buying more things, maybe you saw a friend or neighbor buying a house or a car. But what you don't realize is that this person financed everything, absolutely everything on credit. It's not really theirs, it belongs to the bank. I feel that you, in the end, are going to buy something, but you will buy it with cash, in dollars, in euros. So this card speaks of not getting into debt and making smart decisions. And, obviously, not allowing yourself to compare with others, because comparing yourself to others could become the root of your own unhappiness. You also have the Three of Wands. You might be going with an Aries or a Sagittarius. Here comes a very interesting proposal from someone. In fact, I feel that someone from abroad is going to contact you. It's possible they come for a visit, a business trip, a pleasure trip, or even a passionate trip. An invitation is coming from someone you will meet soon. I don't know if it's through the internet, social media, or a dating app. Maybe you recently signed up for one of those apps and you're going to meet a traveler or someone from abroad. But what's clear is that news is coming from far away. Well then, let's continue with your energy. The Queen of Swords, I feel you are firm, with a very interesting energy. You are an intelligent person. It's possible that others recognize your position, your stance, your intelligence. And in that sense, a proposal might come your way. I feel that you are very skilled with words, and maybe you were born to write. Perhaps you are thinking about writing a book, or in some very specific cases, you are going to start writing your own journal. This card is also related to the idea that, when you feel confused, it's very, very important to write down your thoughts, okay? In order to have an organized mind like that of the Queen of Swords, you need to ensure your mind is not clouded by your emotions or your fears. You also have the Star card, an excellent sign of good luck. I don't know, I feel like this is not so much about something I tell you, like, you're going to see a shooting star, or, you'll see a butterfly, or, a hummingbird, though that might be true. But I feel you have your own personal talisman, and you're going to see it. I don't know if you like, for example, horses, or sharks, or giraffes. Maybe you like sunflowers or tulips. In any case, there is something personal to you, something unique and not stereotypical, that is going to become a very important sign of your success. It's as if the universe has been sending you very cliché or stereotypical signs, but now, a very personal one is coming. It's something that only you like, something quite unique. I don't know, turtles, seahorses. I'm channeling a lot of animals, so it's likely your favorite animal. You might see it in a souvenir shop, or as a figurine, a piece of porcelain, or ceramic. In any case, the universe is now communicating with you personally through this sign. You also have the Ten of Swords, one of the strongest cards in the entire tarot. Let's clarify this card because it usually speaks of betrayal. But in this case, I'm feeling it as a warning about something that could happen and that you should avoid at all costs. You have the Four of Pentacles. Yes, the Four of Pentacles is an energy of protecting what you believe you deserve by divine right. Maybe you're starting to save money again after a financial loss. Maybe right now you've accumulated a significant amount of capital. And again, I feel like there are things that belong to you because you've worked for them. Suddenly, when you have a lot of capital, someone shows up and says, "Hey, I have a financial problem. Please lend me money. Please serve as a guarantor for me." Or they ask you to be a co-signer. Here, I feel it's very dangerous to invest money, especially in people who come into your life carrying debt. Your reading tells me that what has cost you so much to achieve, you must protect. Because it means far more to you than it does to others. This Ten of Swords card could mean that in the past, maybe you lent money to someone. That person promised to pay it back, and then vanished. You never heard from them again. So, maybe you have a higher moral standard than certain people. You also have the Five of Swords, a confirmation. A confirmation that something or someone could be coming into your life right now with an offer or a proposal that you need to analyze very carefully, word by word. Because the help you offer this person could end up compromising you, especially in a legal matter. This applies particularly if you're going to handle a significant amount of money, or maybe a property, or a legal document, or some form of ownership that belongs to multiple people. Well then, let's continue with your reading. You also have the card of Major Arcana number 13, Change. Changes that lead you toward a different destiny. Your life is about to start turning more rapidly. In some cases, we are talking about a 180-degree shift. When Major Arcana number 13 appears, you begin to feel that there are already things in your life that no longer work. I don't know if there's an appliance that no longer works, and this card tells you, well, it's time. Maybe you've repaired it many times, and now it's time to replace it or declare it obsolete. Maybe something has turned into junk. Now, with regard to your personal relationships, perhaps there's a friendship that is already obsolete. It used to serve you before, you both had fun, this person brought you good energy. But now, maybe this person is too negative or too critical, and no longer does you any good. So, the message of Major Arcana number 13 is to let things flow, let go of what no longer serves you. You also have the Wheel of Fortune card, very good, because these two cards complement each other. The more space you create for new things, the more those spaces get filled with positive things. It's as if you were going to change all the furniture in your house. Maybe you literally will. Or maybe you're getting rid of old things, old furniture, old beds, old mattresses. And the Wheel of Fortune means that you begin to fill those spaces with new and better things. This could also refer to limiting beliefs. When you clear limiting thoughts or mental paradigms from your mind, you make space for expansive perspectives. So the message from your reading is, don't be afraid to get rid of what no longer serves you. It simply creates space, physical space in your home, mental space in your thoughts, or emotional space in your heart. You also have the King of Swords, a very good card, a super interesting one. It represents the moment when you see everything absolutely clearly. You see your past clearly. You know where you came from. You know the mistakes you made, and you won't repeat them. You know the successes you achieved, and you will repeat them, because the more you repeat your successful actions, the more you ensure your future success. The King of Swords also sees the present clearly. You have an active mind. You're a very dynamic person. You're constantly looking for things to do because your destiny is crystal clear. In that sense, the King of Swords also represents the moment when you clearly see your future. And when you see your future clearly, obviously your present becomes an opportunity to manifest that future. So, I feel an energy of deep clarity. And this clarity might be coming because the universe is placing a mission in front of you. Maybe right now you are organizing your life, setting your priorities. And now, at this moment, you have complete clarity about what you want to do. Okay. I feel a lot of order. This is a very structured energy, the energy of the King of Swords. Because to establish order, you need to be structured, responsible. And in some cases, you'll need to take on a leadership role. Maybe you need to be your own leader, or you'll be leading your family. This is a very expansive energy, giving orders, issuing commands, because your voice will carry a lot of power. So do not be afraid to speak your truth, even if it bothers others. You also have the Magician card, so many Major Arcana cards. Empowering energy. Energy of power, energy of vigor. I feel a lot of strength. You will have great vigor, great drive, great initiative. Possibly, the Magician represents a new entrepreneurial venture. From a business perspective, you're going to create your own business, you're going to develop an idea. In fact, right now I feel that you have a very powerful idea, and that idea will eventually materialize. Let's clarify the Magician card, because I feel that the Magician has a secret to reveal to you. It's as if the Magician is going to illuminate the path and say, this is the road you need to take. Very well. But overall, I really like your reading because it doesn't focus on past energies. In fact, it is heavily concentrated on your future. So, let's clarify the Magician a bit more. The Magician is drawing my attention, so let's take a closer look at it right now. You have the Four of Wands card. Possibly, if you don't have a family at this moment, if you are completely alone, forming a family is going to become a priority for you. This, of course, applies if you don't currently have a family. The Magician card means that you are going to manifest something from the perspective of home. You're going to buy a house, or buy an apartment, or you're going to connect with a person who wants to build a home with you. The Four of Wands always carries the energy of good luck, and in that sense, you may meet someone who is truly valuable, someone special. They tell me to mention Mercury, Virgo, Gemini, and possibly Aries as well. But in general, I feel the energy of lucky breaks, not just in love. Let's clarify this energy a bit more. You have the Justice card, reciprocal relationships, balanced relationships. I feel that you are coming from a time in your life where you gave a lot, too much, and you didn't receive back what you expected. But when we have the Justice card in a new relationship, we're talking about a fair relationship. Here, the scale is perfectly balanced, which means that what you give is exactly what you're going to receive. Now, the only issue with the Justice card is that you need to be very aware of your love language. Because in love, you don't always receive the exact same thing you give, especially if your love language is physical affection and your partner's love language is words. So, I recommend that you explore the topic of love languages a bit more. In fact, you can tell me in the comments, what is your love language? Is it words of affirmation? Quality time? Maybe physical gifts or tangible objects? I don't know, let me know in the comments. But I feel that the two of you are going to complement each other very well. You also have the King of Cups, your energy regarding love is excellent. I feel that once you start this relationship, nothing will stop it. You're on a good path, a path of expansion. I feel that you are a very mature person, someone who has learned many of life's lessons, and you definitely do not want to repeat them. So this is a very prosperous message about your future, about your special person, and about your relationships. A time of great peace, balance, and emotional harmony is coming. So, if that's what you've been looking for, you're going to create a very interesting love nest. They tell me to give you this message especially for Cancer, Libra, also Virgo, Gemini, and they also mention the letters R, Z, O, and H. Well then, that is your reading for today. Definitely, as always, thank you so much for being here with me, revealing all these secrets of the tarot. For today, we are closing your reading. As always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, you can click that like button, and you can also click the subscribe button to this channel. We are now closing your video. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, full of blessings, and surely, we will see each other again in your next reading.